Welcome to my channel, VP Esoteric Keys. And this reading is for Leo. Okay. So let's get started. Spirit, what is it you want to share with Leo today? We'll start with clarifying life situations. Leo. Divinely guided. Trust the wisdom of the universe and remain open to receiving guidance as you journey through life's mystery. So stay open. Pay attention to synchronicities. Pay attention to angel numbers. If you're not into it, learn about angel numbers, because the universe wants to guide you. The universe wants to speak to you. So make sure you're open to do so. In order for you to be open to do so, Leo, you have to learn about it if you don't know about it. Be willing to learn about it. You can go on the internet and Google angel numbers, synchronicities, things like that. So answers will unfold. Keep your mind open again and be willing to learn from this experience that you're going through. We're going to learn more, okay? Getting better. Growth is a journey, not a destination. Welcome improvements one step at a time. Okay. Answers are unfolding and things growth is getting better. The journey is getting better one step at a time. So you're going to have to clear the path. Embrace the journey ahead with an open heart. Again, Spirit is reiterating how you have to be open. You have to be open. So I'm getting that you're not as open as Spirit wants you to be. So you're gonna have to get open and be willing to be open, to discover and grow. So clear the path. Whatever thoughts you have about not being able to communicate or being guided by the universe, you're going to have to be open to being guided, because you need to be guided, obviously. You need to be guided. Revelations await. Embrace the mystery. Embark on a journey to discover and watch as secrets unveil before you. A harbor of peace is at the bottom of the card. Find serene refuge in the peaceful embrace of a gentle harbor, allowing tranquility to still your waters. So Spirit wants you to embrace tranquility. Learn to be still. The best way to do that is learn to meditate. Learn to meditate. Which one of you poopy doop? My cat's done pooped. Let me tell you. Okay. Leo, if you don't, I'm not getting that you meditate, because if source is saying that they want to divinely guide you, you don't meditate. So you need to learn to meditate. Okay, I've been telling other signs that as well, because I'm getting that a lot of people are not meditating, or more people should learn to meditate, because source wants to guide you. They want you to go to the temple. And the temple, meaning not a building, but the temple that's in your head. So they'll be able to help you. But you have to clear the path. You have to be willing to allow them to guide you. And the only way you'll be able to do that is if you do your research, you seek out information on, again, the angel numbers and how to meditate, and learn about synchronicities, how to look for synchronicities. Okay, number 68 could be significant. Okay, you are detached from something. You are running away from something, and you freed yourself from something because someone was playing mind games with you. So you released yourself. You did a detachment, and you said, you don't owe me. You don't own me. You had to let someone know that they did not own you, and you broke those chains and you bowled out. Okay, you don't own me. You said if you want to play mind games, you want to intimidate me, you want to manipulate me, I will show you. I will show you. I will lead you where you stand at. Okay. And during that time, I believe that you actually was divinely guided during that time, and you might not have known it because you were being lied to, manipulated, influence, and someone tried to control, a narcissist tried to control you, so you were divinely guided to break free. And the divine is saying that answers had unfolded for you. Okay? You were seeking some answers and they unfolded. Now, Spirit said justice. Somebody want justice, but they're not going to get it. Okay? They're, whomever is not going to get it. The number 11 and 15, 68. You could have been seeing, could be significant to someone. Somebody is not going to get justice. And I think it's the person who, I don't think you want justice, because you just don't. You just left. You just detached yourself. But the person who you detached yourself from, baby, they want justice, but they're not going to get it. You heard me? They are not going to get justice. The narcissists. They are narcissists. They're narcissistic. They have a narcissistic personality. They are control freak. Okay? They are a control freak. But you use your discernment, and you cut through the confusion. So that was sideways. And that could be something that you are struggling with. That was something that you struggle with. You struggle with discernment and your intuition. But you have to learn, you have to develop that so that you won't be put in the situation where as though you cannot identify a narcissistic personality from the next person you deal with. You don't want to be put in chains again like you were, because that's how you felt. What else? It was a trick, a scam to deceive you. They gaslighted you. They manipulated you. It was all a trick, baby. It was all a trick. But you broke free. You detached yourself, and they want revenge. Spirit is saying, maintain your vibration. Maintain, sustain, and maintain, generate positive emotion. Okay, keep your frequency high, heal it, and then keep your frequency high. Especially after leaving the person that you left, that narcissistic personality that person had. That they were controlling, intimidating. They lied. They played games. Very deceiving. It was sad. It was sad. And you had to let them know, you do not own me. I am not your possessions. And you being resilient was your superpower. You being resilient was your superpower. You survived and you thrived under harsh conditions. Oh my goodness, Leo. You survived under harsh conditions. You're built for survival. Okay? You're confident. You're built for survival. So someone trying to control the confident Leo, okay, self-sufficient, you proud. You can't, nope. That wasn't going to work with the Leo. So you heal your frequency. And that was the best thing you did, was detach yourself. Once you're able to detach yourself from something or someone, it is easy to let it go and let them go. Rather it's an addiction, rather it's a person, rather it's an environment, an association, whatever it is. If you learn the art of detachment, you can escape. You can free yourself. You can leave it behind. What else? For our Leos, I think that's it for this deck, and I'm going to get into the Oracle card. So you want to balance your emotions. Get yourself balanced. Okay, we got the Intuitive Calves Kipperish Oracle deck. Let's see what Spirit wants to share with us with this deck, Leo. Faith. You kept the faith that you was going to get out of that situation. It was a little hard, it was difficult, a little difficult, but you did it because they was obsessed. They had an obsession with their narcissistic behavior. They were controlling and obsessed with you. But you had faith that you was going to change that. You was going to change that. I'm sorry, that was my cats. And why he had money. They had money, so they thought that they can control you, Leo. And they tried to control you with the money. They played a lot of games. And people do that. They have money. They think, oh, I own you. I bought you this. I bought you that. I own you. I invested in you. I invest a lot in you, so you belong to me. They jealous. But you ascended. You rose above that. You rose above all that, all those games that they played, all that manipulation. Yes, she did. You kept the faith. So it was a family. You broke away from that family. Was it a family that you broke away from? He was rich. He thought, or they thought, because they had money, confirmation that he or she owned you, and they would be able to control you. They would be able to play the games. They would be able to scheme and deceive, gaslight. But you got out of that. And then they happen to be jealous of why? Because Leo, baby, got that fire. Leos are charismatic. Okay, they passionate. Confidence. They were probably, the narcissistic person was probably jealous and envy of your confidence, because you were confident enough to detach yourself from this rich guy, from this family. You was like, no, your peace is more important than your money and keeping a family together for the sake of keeping the family together. And a lot of women and men have done that. They have stayed in families because of money, because of family, because of children, because they were married, because someone was obsessed with them, because they didn't know how to detach themselves. And that is the key. Learn the art of detachment. What else? But you're going to find a nice guy. Okay? You're going to find love in a nice guy now that you have gotten rid of that narcissistic person. You have faith that you're going to do that. What else? And he's going to be a mature man. Okay? So you want to balance your chakras. Okay? You want to meditate. It's going to help keep you calm. I said that earlier. Meditate your chakra areas, your heart chakra. And at the bottom of the deck is a house. Bottom of the deck is a house. Maybe you're moving into a new house. You're leaving, but you're gonna have to, once you left and detached yourself from him and the family, maybe the money, there was some money there for some of you. Shoot. You're gonna be living in another home. You are not playing. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards into the extra deck. See what spirit may have and then I'm gonna go with what lies beneath. All right, spirit for Leo, what can you share with us? Oh, he was a player. The narcissistic personality was a player, non-committal. So that means he cheated. That's what he means. He cheated. He could have had, I'm also getting some of you, excuse me, he could have had another family. If he didn't have a family with you, number 21 could be significant. The number 5, 13, 61, 46, and 83 could be significant. Number 57 could be significant, and number 98 could be significant. But you learned. Okay. You learned of something. I just got that in. Like I said, if you didn't have a family with him, he had a family, and that was something that you learned. Okay? That was something that you learned. And it could have been an Aquarius. Well, you could be an Aquarius. I mean, no, you can't because you're a Leo. But you could have been dealing with an Aquarius. Or the male that you're going to meet, the mature male, the nice guy, is going to be an Aquarius. So if he wasn't an Aquarius, the narcissistic player, the non-committal, the mature man, or the nice guy is an Aquarius. Okay. So just keep the faith, Leo. Something better is coming. Keep your emotions balanced because you don't want none of that which you left behind to roll over into any new relationships. Cut through. You had to cut through the confusion. It's a little difficult, but you did it. Okay. You use your intuition. Your insight. You use your intuition. You knew something wasn't right. He was doing too much. He was messy. He or she was doing too much. He or she was messy. I'm thinking it's a male though. So the male was just too messy and they were doing too much and you had to go. You said, I got to go. I'm out. Audi 5000. Okay. So you about to level up. You're about to get some money. Now, are you getting a divorce? That's what I've heard, a divorce, because you're going to gain some money from this rich guy you're either getting a divorce, or this nice guy is rich, or you was in a relationship with a rich narcissistic person. But you about to increase and level up your coins, okay? Yes, you are. You're about to level up that money. And then you're going to be independent, fearless, strong, silent, and mysterious. Yes, you are. You are going to level up. You're going to level up. So, I have drugs and medication and addiction in reverse. So, I'm saying that someone is going to, you're going to stop with whatever drugs that you have been doing. You are really thinking about that, or someone had to stop, or you're going to slow down. You're going to minimize whatever drugs you're doing, or you're going to stop it altogether, because you want to be in a committed relationship with that nice guy that's there already, or that is coming in, is on its way in. And you're grateful for it because somebody has money. But I know you're getting money. You're going to gain money. And you're going to leave them drugs, cough syrup, pills, needles, whatever it is, you're going to leave that thing behind. Whatever addiction it is. Some type of addiction. It could be a sex addiction as well. But it's some type of an addiction that you're going to leave behind. Anything else? So someone is dirt digging. Someone is digging for some dirt. They're being nosy. They want to know. They want to figure out some dirt on you. They want to find out some dirt on somebody. Somebody is looking for some dirt. Now you may be looking for some dirt on that nice guy because you just had to detach yourself from a narcissistic personality type of person, and you don't want to go through that again. So you may be looking for some dirt, and I don't blame you, because it could be hard getting away from someone who is obsessed with another person, who is controlling of another person, okay, who plays nothing but games and tricks with another person. So I will look for dirt as well, and I encourage you to do so. And just keep in mind that no one is perfect. So I see corruption, bribe here. Just talking about how you're looking for some dirt. More likely with about that nice guy, you're not gonna find it. You're not gonna find a corruption. He's not gonna bribe you to be with him. He's not gonna use his money or what have you to be with him. There's no dirt that's concerning that you're gonna find. There's nothing terrible that you're gonna find about him. He is really a nice guy. He's not narcissistic. Okay. But yeah, you were dealing with a trickster. He was a fraud too. He wasn't just manipulative. He didn't just play games. He wasn't just non-committal. He was a fraudster, a trickster. He was a fraud. The one you left was a fraud as well. He played a lot of tricks. And you wholetail out of there. Like, alright, I'm going to pull some cards from What Lies Beneath, but at the bottom of the extra deck you have adaptability, change, and adjustments. And Leo, that is you, and that's what you're going through right now. Adaptability, change, and adjustments. Okay. All right. What lies beneath all this, Spirit? Tell us something. Tell us what lies beneath all this. Oh my gosh. All this oh. All this drama, all this controlness, all this. Then you got some good stuff coming. Excuse me, got some good stuff coming in as well. So we want to wrap this up. Want to wrap it up. Want to wrap it up. All right, let's get a couple cards from What Lies Beneath. What lies beneath? Spirit for Leo. What lies beneath? Bad choices. That's what lies beneath. Your bad choices. Did he or did he not have money? He probably had lies, games, tricks, pretended like he had money, but he ain't have. He was a fraud. He was a trickster. He gaslighted. He was deceptive. He was manipulating, a schemer. That's what lies beneath. And now you know what to do. You know what lies ahead. All right, Leo? See you next time. Like and subscribe.